This is super awkward because I haven't been really myself lately. Dear future Kristen, right now, it is August 7th. It's a Monday, 2017. And you haven't been really feeling yourself lately. You've been incredibly happy. You've been extremely happy, actually. But you haven't really been yourself lately because you haven't been really wanting to devote yourself to YouTube as much. In the past months when you were in college, it was so easy. You could just turn on the camera and talk. And you liked it. YouTube used to be a place where you could put your life and talk about things that you wanted to talk about, regardless if it was a certain theme or not, or planned or not. You just turned on the camera and talked about things that made you happy, and you really didn't care about who was watching. I kind of want to go back to that because there's music outside. Because I miss that. Don't you miss that? I miss just talking to my future self. And that's kind of what I did before Like Kristen, before all this stuff. I just talked to myself in my camera in my room, and I liked that, and I still like that. And it's something that still brings me so much freaking joy, making something. And that's kind of what this is, just me making something and talking to my future self about things that are happening in my life right now that aren't mental health related, just things that I'm super excited about and things that I want to talk to myself about because I want to document my thoughts, my feelings, what's happening to me right now. So yeah, you moved and you are now in a really good place. You really like where you live. You get to walk to work every day. It's super awesome. And you're working 2 jobs right now. This is something that you didn't want to happen. You felt really, really lost for a little while. You thought you made the wrong choice, kinda, with careers. You're like, why did I get this job? Why is it helping me? I wanted to do something completely different. And then God somehow put the idea in your head to apply to a different job. Just another second job, another part-time job, and you now have 2 jobs with kids. I love kids. I've been working with kids for 3 weeks, and it took me a while to get in the routine, but I love going to work now. It's something that's really fun. I get to see kids that I know, who know me. I know their names. I like to make them happy and smile, and it's something that really brings me a lot of joy right now. And that's something that no one could ever take away from me. That's what I really like about my job is I found something that brings me joy every day. Even if I'm going in with like a sour attitude and I'm tired and I didn't get a lot of sleep the night previous, I'm still really, really happy. And I really like it. So I have 2 jobs, and I'm trying to get into the credential program at my school to become an elementary school teacher. This is something that you just changed your major. You're like, I want to be a counselor. You want to be a counselor for 5 years, and then you didn't want to be a counselor anymore, and that's something so different for us. We were so ingrained in what we wanted. We wanted to be a counselor, wanted to help people, wanted to share our story. And for some reason right now, that's not bringing us happiness. And that's okay. Sometimes it's okay to be vulnerable and say, that's not what I want. That's what I thought I wanted, but that's not where life is taking me, and that's completely fine. I found happiness somewhere else. I would go with my path, and I would go where I want to go, but something else is making me happy, and kids are making me happy, and this change is making me happy, and I'm excited, and I haven't been excited in a while for anything, and it's giving me so much purpose in life. My life has purpose now, which makes me really happy. So you're working 2 jobs. One is with preschool children and one is with elementary school children. You really like that, and you're applying for the credential program at school to get into the spring. And it's just a lot, doing all these tests and going to work, working with kids, which is super exhausting, and then coming home and then studying for a while. It doesn't really have a lot of time for YouTube, and that's kind of why I want to just sit down and talk for a while and make something. Because, yeah, this is my second channel where I can do whatever I want to do, whenever I want to do. There's no schedule. It's just me creating something and me talking and getting into that routine again. And I really, really like it. If anyone is watching this, I want to say, I kind of been thinking about this a lot. It's okay to have dreams. It's okay to have a path that you make. But in that path, create room for flexibility. One day you might be so set on something, like I was with counseling. You might be so incredibly set on it, and then one day something changes and it changes your life. And then you freak out because you think, oh my gosh, I've been getting this degree, or I've been putting my life this way, whatever it is, a degree or a dream or something you've been working on, and then life just throws you something else. And you start freaking out because this is not what I signed up for. And you freak out over it because you're just like, why is this happening? I thought I had my life together, and then this happened. And you're like, what do I do? Just make room in your plan for flexibility. If something is thrown at you, roll with it. Don't push it aside. If something makes you happy, and if something incredible makes you happy, something that you've never thought of before, like I never thought about teaching before, one day I just thought, what if this? And it takes so much vulnerability and so much strength to say, yeah, what if that? What if my life was that? What if I was doing this? Or what if my dream went this way? What if? And just see where that takes you. It's hella scary to change whatever you're doing. It's freaking scary. But if you just open yourself up and be vulnerable about it and say, what if, and go with it and see if you like it and take that step and take that risk and just see, the worst thing that could happen is you don't like wherever that path takes you and go back on your other path. But just see. Just try. And that's something that I've been doing. I've just been like, let's just see. And you know what? Really freaking good things have been happening. If I'm just saying, let's see what that would be like. And then life just kind of falls into place like it was supposed to be like that. And I really like that.